Ladies and gentlemen, let's now move on to the next session. Well, during these past 2 decades, as I mentioned, we have hosted IEC for 15 times. Well, we have some interruptions due to the flooding or due to the COVID. But along the way, it has become a long journey. And we would like to share with you Thai MOOC journey because it has taken Thailand education in the way that we never thought possible. Today, it is something that we look back to our history with a big smile. With this, I would like to take you to the next session, Thai MOOC journey. May I please invite Associate Professor Thapni Thameta, Director of Thailand Cyber University Project, Ministry of Higher Education, Science Research and Innovation Thailand. Madam, could you share with us Thai MOOC journey? Mademoiselle Thapni, please, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Sawadee. Good morning for all participants. Our guests from many countries, we call now, we get together with a family again. And good สวัสดีค่ะทุกท่านนะคะทั้งที่อยู่ที่on site แล้วก็อยู่ที่ออนไลน์นะคะ Good morning everyone from on site and online. Today is my responsibility to make the story of our Thai MOOC journey. Yes, please. And actually, in this on-site, let me focus only the story of the Thai MOOC because previously we have not a call Thai MOOC, we call TCU LMS. This is a platform because right now we start that MOOC courses in that's one. At that time in Thailand, we also use this online education under the policy of information technology policy under the Ministry of, in the past we call Ministry of Information Technology, but now they turn to be the Ministry of Digital. And also that the university in the past under the Ministry of Education, but now we turn to be under the Ministry of Higher Education, Science Research and Innovation because we merged together with Ministry of Science. This is backstory. And when the government proposed a lot of the policy, they all encouraged all the ministry or the Thai people work under the policy. The Thai MOOC story also start from that's one. Dr. Seed is my friend and Professor Anuchai and Jintavi who in charge of the Thai MOOC or Thailand Cyber University office, desk office, not a real cyber university. This is not a real cyber university, but a project that we also propose like this. Let me go on and start with the Thai MOOC platform from 2000. In 2017, we're gonna start and build the ecosystem that we call the system or the platform. We use like the OpenEdX to our platform, customized by the Ministry of Science in the past. But now we merge together in the same office already. At that time, we start that because of the government also promote a lot the budget. We ask the other budget from the Ministry of Science, Ministry of Information Technology. We also customize for that one to develop the platform. Because why then we start for develop the platform because in the past TCU also produce like the TCU LMS. We have experience a lot in the customize that courseware. At that time when we start the platform already, we have to set like the standardization, the standardized guideline for the subject matter. We set like the 9 standards to produce for the production in the future. Actually, in 2018, we also built a network and collaboration, including building a network with various organizations, national and international. At that time, in that one, we think that we cannot do alone. If we collaborate with others, we will do as stronger and bigger at that thing. This is firstly, as we produce that course where TCU is like just like the customized for the platform, but we're not a real university. We have to collaborate with the university who very keen in that course, with the content. So we ask the university, we call that one is 9 regional. In the 9 regional of the area of higher education in Thailand, or like the geographic of Thailand, we have the upper north until the south, something like that. That university, they have their own content that we strong partner with that one. In each higher education network, they also take care of the university in that network. Example, that 9 network, very strong, and then also customize their courseware that TCU invite them to customize that courses. Example, in up north, Chiang Mai University is like the mentor for other university. They produce like the courseware is very strong. Example, like the life culture in the northern style, something like that. This one we also collaborate with other university, not only for the private, but for the government sector, government university. Example like Michael University, Pratunam University, Bangkok University, and all Thai university. We ask them to produce that courseware because we got the government budget. So we asked the university, could you please produce that best courseware that under the budget, and after that, like we put that courseware under the Thai MOOC platform and share for the other. The people can access that courseware, that's fine. So not only for the university that have their own courses, some organization they also, or some department they also have their own content that we also collaborate with them. Example like DEPA, also the digital government agency, they also have their own courseware. They can link to our platform to create and public to the Thai MOOC platform. Like for the internet, that one part is the national. The other part is international collaboration. We're gonna start with JMOOC and Korea MOOC in the first start of our collaboration. In 2019, we start in 2017 we start the collaboration. Right now, we also enhance a lot of the, not only for the courseware, but for the idea to collaborate with the curriculum that we produce, like the credential program. So Professor Unoue in here, he gonna show you that we collaborate in each other, the way to enhance more our activity together with JMOOC. So sorry for this time, KMOOC not coming yet because it's a last time, and then maybe next year we can show that our progress on this collaboration. In the micro credential from last year, we're gonna start what the meeting, and we gonna appoint that one. We're gonna start in the area of engineering in this year between Japan and Thailand. Maybe I think that in the area of engineering under Chulalongkorn University, School of Engineering. So for From this year, we're gonna start collaboration with the Xinhua platform, XuetangX platform, and because XuetangX platform is under the Tsinghua University, they also customize and they get together for the many countries to be the alliance to like the global MOOC alliance. So Wang Shaikua here, he gonna continue our collaboration. So that's why then we also co-organize with this conference. We're gonna start this year with like the conference is in application and innovation of generative AI for teaching and learning in this year. And we're gonna start under the GMA Alliance. We're gonna expand to Indonesia, from Burapha, from Institute Institute of Cyber Education under Burapha, and we collaborate with St. Petersburg from Russia. In this year, we will enhance a lot of alliance. We will work together in the same way of online education. This one is like the photo that we show that we do with online, and we will start in on-site in the near future. Here in this meeting room, Dawa Shah, he is a founder of Car Central. He promotes a lot of our platform. They show everyone in the world that can access from the internet. We're gonna start with a collaboration with the Car Central. And I would love to invite all our friends in this room. If you would love to promote your platform, you come to ask Dawal to promote in the Car Central. He would love to show you. That's one. This file for the next courses. In 2019, we built more the strong partnership advocate in lifelong learning. We create a lot like the tailor. We promote in the lifelong learning in our law of educational law, and we promote a lot of course in different versus the idea. We expand to our organization. Actually, from our digital national learning platform, we can imagine for the pathway of the people. In the first step, if the student cannot come to the school, if they drop out from the school, they have like a problem with the financial problem, or if they cannot go to school, they can use MOOC, use Thai MOOC, the access. They can learn by themselves, they can learn via this one. And if somebody can work after they have a financial crisis, they cannot go to the school, cannot go to the university, they can work, and then while that working, they can access from the Thai MOOC platform. If somebody can study in the university, they can use MOOC to support, like the supplement courses to study, and they can keep their credit in our credit bank, Thai MOOC credit bank. They keep the credit, and the credit will record their achievement. So that is our journey that we start with this idea for the Thai people. And when they finish from the university, during the work, when we work in the organization, the workplace, or the company, they can reskill, upskill with MOOC, with courseware via Thai MOOC again, so that we can claim that all things, this is like the lifelong learning for the people. In 2020, we just become the central platform. In each university, they have their own MOOC platform, but Thai MOOC platform love to support them to like the strong support. Example, like if they have their not own their own platform, they can use the Thai MOOC platform to like the customize to their micro, like we call that micro site from each university can open under our Thai MOOC platform. Yeah, that's one. We also provide for them, not only for the private, but for especially we form the government, the public sector. In that one, during the COVID-19 period, when people learn and work from home, we also get the number, increase the number. That's one. We increase the number from like the 50% increase that in right now, we gonna get the data that our Thai MOOC learner allow 2 million of the people and they get the certificate allow 1.9 million. It means that not, it's like a good number of them that because all of them can study to get the certificate. It's less, not less number to not get the certificate. This statistic showed you that a lot of the member that we can count from the 2016. Our cost is like 707 courses under our platform. We customize allow 12 sector for the courses. Is the most popular is computer and technology. Why is so popular? Because the first start of MOOC courses start from the professor, from the content in the IT area, the information technology. So it is a lot of number. And the other is very top number, top 10 of courses is English for communication. It's a good sign because we can communicate well after finish that courses. So that in 2021, we also reconceptualization, develop accreditation system for online course and credit bank. In the meantime, for the higher education, we gonna, in each university, they also start with the credit bank also. So Thai MOOC Credit Bank, may I claim that this is a prototype for the national credit bank system in our country, in our Thai higher education. In 2022, we also collaborate with the like the company, how to train their employee in the company. Some company also walk to ask Thai MOOC platform to like the use their our platform or use like the microsite platform to train their staff. They will get like the license, someone we get like the credit to like the reskill, upskill their work and in the public official, the upskill, reskill for them. We are not only for the private sector, but also for the course that we also use that project for the university, like STOU University for TPQI, they get like the certificate after they learn from our platform, something like that. This year we also academic collaboration with the Thai Army. Can you imagine all the Thai Army learning from our platform? This is our Ministry of Higher Education. We also sign. We will open. We sign the ceremony. We will open that courseware in the near future this year. Like it. We do this courseware like the provide for the students. So some school, some secondary and primary school, mostly secondary school. Example like in Nong Khai province in the east of Thailand. They also use this course, this Thai MOOC course. They promote their skill of the student for the 21st skill. In this year, we also arrange of the big, we call the MESI, the higher education fair for the all country. All university come to show their activity in this fair. Thai MOOC also show that one. We also promote a lot of the international conference. So sorry, just only Jin photo. But we also together with Tobuka for the conference. We will do with St. Petersburg in this year too. For enhance a lot of the we will do for the other side of the country. In last year we also do the academic credit bank. This is our learning journey that we have done in our Thai MOOC platform. This is like our story. But in the future, we can see that we will go not straight to our goal, but we will go together. Because if we go together, we cannot go alone. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Mademoiselle President Thapani. Ladies and gentlemen, as she mentioned, Thai MOOC is now gearing towards national credit bank systems, and it is open for all institutions in Thailand. Not only that, we also partner with many outstanding organizations around the world. One of that she mentioned is XuetangX. Well, with this, before we start, I would like to do a little bit of housekeeping announcement. First, on the stage, you can see the website iec.thaicyberu.go.th. If you would like to get a copy of presentation or watch video on demand thereafter, or should you have any questions that you would like to type and ask online, everything is on that website, iec.thaicyberu.go.th. Once again, all the presentation files, speaker profiles, programs, video on demand, photos, everything will be on that website, including Q&A board as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's now move to the next session. Session 1, with the topic of transforming learning with technology, MOOCs and online education in the age of AI. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very exciting session because we're going to be hearing from the top ones from around the world. Let's start with the first one. Keynote 1, Mr. Wang Shugao, Director of Online Education at Tsinghua University. He's also Secretary General of Global MOOC and Online Education Alliance. Well, if I have to read his bio, it will take me 2 days. In short, if you ever heard about RAIN classroom during the COVID period, the RAIN classroom technology is the one fostering online education in China. Imagine with me how many millions of Chinese people get through the hard time of COVID period because of his innovation. So without further delay, please welcome him with your big hand. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. It's really a very great pleasure for me to stand here to introduce our practice from Tsinghua University and XuetangX. Today is a meeting of MOOCs, artificial intelligence, and also a meeting of friends. A lot of friends we had just met days ago, weeks ago, a month ago, and a lot of people gathered together just to discuss how to transform different kinds of technology to education and make education better to everyone in the world. So today my topic is AI in higher education, empowered higher education, a new chapter in digital transformation. And we have discussed a lot of things in MOOCs from the network era, but right now we have moved to the artificial intelligence era. A lot of new technology has been used in our daily life right now, but now we have made them to the MOOC platform. First, I would like to introduce a little bit of our platform, XuetangX. Tsinghua University launched XuetangX 11 years ago. It is the first Chinese MOOC platform during the era of a mobile internet and big data. Until now, we have become the world's second largest MOOC platform right now with over 132 million learners from all over the world. And also, I want to express my gratitude to all MOOCs instructors for contributing valuable courses. And also, I extend my great thanks to Thai universities for sharing advanced Thai courses with Chinese learners. XuetangX now offers 6 courses from Thailand, and we are looking forward to deepening this cooperation. And will make a decade since the launch of XuetangX, and now faces the generative AI to transform higher education. And Tsinghua University, we want to build all these courses to a new era. And we would like to introduce more about AI. We all know a new tool called ChatGPT has changed a lot of things. And instruction, education is the best way of use generative AI. And also in Tsinghua University, we discuss a lot about how generative AI affects higher education. It has good points and also have disadvantage. For example, the rapid adoption of AI brings both opportunities and also, for instance, sometimes can produce misleading or nonsensical results. We call it AI hallucinations, and also AI ethnics, and also make digital more bigger and bigger. So this is also the challenges we want to fix to make AI works better with education. In Tsinghua University, we launch a very frequent discussion every day how to make courses to AI and also bring AI closer to our courses. In the last year, we make 8 courses from Tsinghua University across in different disciplines and areas of the university to make AI works better with these courses and faculties. In 2022, Tsinghua University began a baseline research to assess our faculty's understanding of generative AI. And our finding is that almost every faculty finds AI works better for their research. We all know generative AI is generating tokens or words or something you can generate one by one. So we have ChatGPT, they can generate words one by one. So, for example, if we, in these courses, this is about electrical circuits. It can generating different elements in their research, and also can generating different kinds of DNA, RNA in their research. And in the same way, every student in our university find that they can use generative AI to make their learning better. For example, when a faculty teach them something, they can type them to the generative AI robot and get the response directly. They can compare what the robot said and what the faculty said and discuss directly to the faculty. So different kinds of new teaching methods are generating every day. We call it the student-teacher relationship became a more complicated relationship. It can become student-teacher and machine relationship. Is the two-way relation become the three-way. So we all know the three-way is more complicated. So we want to find new diagrams and how to make generative AI works better. We also, in this pilot, share some insights from our pilot project. First, AI-empowered teaching and learning offer a unique opportunity to unify personalized learning with scalable education. In Chinese, we have a philosophy of education from Confucius, from Khon. It calls 有教无类 and 因材施教. It means we will teach students in a personalized way, and we also will teach students at a large scale. But right now, it's two kind of different teaching concepts, but we can mix them together and make them really works very well with the help of generative AI. And second, we find high quality teaching resources and data is much better for training of artificial intelligence. If we have more MOOCs, if we have more teachers working on MOOCs and other digital learning environments, we can make artificial intelligence be trained better with this data. And the third, AI not only transforms teaching and learning, but also can drive research and innovation among faculty and students, reshaping universities' the working mood. And the last is, we also observe that AI-powered translation capabilities can lowering barriers to global academic exchange. For example, a lot of students in Indonesia can learn Chinese MOOC without subtitles in English. We have just learned from Indonesia teacher and students in Jakarta in the past weeks. We find it very exciting that with the help of ChatGPT and such kind of teaching bots, they can directly transform Chinese subtitle, Chinese MOOCs to the Indonesia's language. So it's very exciting to see that the global exchanges of higher education can have more chances. To ensure the Zoom implication, we divide our AI project of Tsinghua University to 3 levels: the university level, the faculty level, and the student level. In the university level, we are making strategies and build a general teaching infrastructure for AI. At the faculty level, we are reforming AI courses and enhancing educators' AI literacy. At the student level, we aim to develop AI growth assistant for each student, ensuring they have AI support throughout their own college life. Additionally, we are establishing a general AI course system for all students. This is a lot of courses. They are aiming to be courses via AI support. The Tsinghua University educators has instructors and educators has a lot of enthusiasm for artificial intelligence. Within the 2 weeks of our announcement, we received that more than 300 applications from 56 departments with different departments applying to include their courses. And also we discuss with different educators from each college. We find they have a lot of new needs on AI. For example, the 24-hour teaching assistant, knowledge graph, and also the digital twin for their courses. And this is also our development strategy for the native AI platform. And this circle we used for the past 10 years. For MOOC platform, we use it to develop a better platform to fit the needs of mobile internet and big data. In the era of TikTok and machine learning time, we developed a Ring Classroom, use this circle, build a native learning platform, facilitating knowledge sharing and explore new educational patterns to make this platform better. Now we turn to the AI era. We also use this circle to make a native AI learning platform, and also use this circle build to make this platform works better and better. And this is how 132 million users came from. We also learn much more on digital learning and artificial intelligence and how to make them work together. We knew that different model came from everyday, GPT from OpenAI, and also there are thousands of different large language models from China, from the United States, from the Europe. And how to use them, how to adopt this different large language model to our platform. So we developed the 3-layer architecture for our native AI learning platform. For example, we can use a model layer on the bottom. We can change different model to fit different kind of needs. We also have an engineer to build different principle to unify fine-tuning knowledge graph and RAG and other enhanced intelligent content, personalized guides on learning paths. And also the application layer to different kind of needs of students to fit MOOC platform, Ring Classroom platform, and other platform that students which students are familiar. And this is also some snap of our platform right now. The knowledge graph for different kind of courses. They can learn each graph, they can find new concept and new pathways. And the AI assistant can answer different kind of question in 24 hours every day. And different cards for prompts of different courses, the teachers can adopt and find the answer very easily. This is also the real-time learning robots to help a student to learn MOOCs during their learning. Every student can pause a video or discuss with other students and can recommend different kinds of new resources with the new AI robots. And also there's a very useful button, we call it I don't understand. The student can click it every time when they find they don't understand a slide, a video, or a problem. A robot can come out. Can we play this video? Yes? Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, it doesn't matter. This is a button that we use across almost every our university. Okay. And this is a new concept I want to express right now. So we came from the massive open online courses, but right now we need to come to a new area. We want to build with a new word called massive individualized learning environment. And from online open courses to MOOCs, and now to the era of a generative AI, we would like to see that these two concepts, massive and individualized, seems to be different kind of meanings, but right now we can be harmonized with AI. Our goal is to create an environment that is open to all learners, offering cloud-based, accessible, and cost-effective solution to all institutions and learners. Thank you for all.
Thank you so much, President Wang. Your talk is always inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, any questions from the floor, please? If you have questions, you can feel free to go to our Q&A board online, and he will attend the questions later on. Thank you so much once again. Please give him a big hand. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, President Wang mentioned that he has seen many friends here. All the friends make everything possible. Professor Thamani said, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, let's go together. With his example, he also kindly shared 100 gold level XuetangX courses with Thai MOOC. Right now, you all can freely access top quality 100 online courses developed by China based on XuetangX on Thai MOOC right now. And once again, I say they are at top class level or gold level. Well, if you have questions, feel free to scan this QR code. It will take you to conference Padlet. And with that, you can simply type your questions, share your thoughts, and you can also get direct link to the programs, to the conference website, to the conference photo album, and everything from this web Q&A board. Okay. Now, I am so excited. As President Wang said, friends will make everything happen. He has another friend. Our keynote speaker number 2, Ms. Anastasia Kowalchuk. She is the head of the Digital Transformation Project. She is also director of the Center of E-Learning Development at St. Petersburg University. She is also a member of the National Online Education Platform, or what we call Open Education Board. Well, under her guidance, under her vision, she has helped SPBU to become a national leader in online education, launching more than 400 unique online courses with an audience of more than 3 million people on the national online education platform, Open Education. Under her leadership, she took her university to be the only partner of XuetangX since 2020. Also become the first Russian university to sign an agreement with China's largest national online education platform, XuetangX. This is the power of friendship. Without further delay, welcome our new friend, Professor Anastasia. Please, stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Добрый день, уважаемые коллеги.
Hello, dear colleagues.
Лерочка, немножко погромче, please. Прежде всего, я бы хотела поблагодарить организаторов за предоставленную честь быть здесь и познакомиться впервые с Таиландом и Бангкоком в частности.
I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to the organizers for allowing me the honor of being here today. It's a pleasure to be here in Bangkok, and it's a pleasure to see you all.
Санкт-Петербургский государственный университет – старейший университет России, национальный лидер онлайн-обучения, и путь к вершине начался еще в 2013 году. В своем докладе я расскажу о том, как за последние 10 лет изменился облик массовых открытых онлайн-курсов в Санкт-Петербургском государственном университете и их подход к созданию и реализации.
St. Petersburg University is the oldest university in Russia and a national leader in online learning, and the road to the top began back in 2013. The aim of this report is to examine the evolution of the image of St. Petersburg University online courses, the methodology employed in their creation and implementation over the past decade.
В этот период появились такие международные известные платформы, как Coursera и наша любимая XuetangX.
During this period, such international platforms as Coursera and XuetangX were launched.
В этом году СПБГУ создал и разместил на Coursera первый онлайн-курс по биоинформатике.
In 2013, our university created its first online course in bioinformatics.
Спустя 9 лет университет стал на Coursera первым в Европе и вошел в топ-5 по количеству онлайн-курсов, представленных на этой платформе. На платформе Coursera были представлены 201 онлайн-курс и 18 специализаций от университета.
9 years later, St. Petersburg University became the first in Europe and one of the top 5 universities in the world for a number of online courses posted on Coursera. And that time we offered 18 specializations and 201 online courses.
Общее количество обучающихся на платформе Coursera превышало более 1 миллиона человек.
And the students on these courses exceeded 1 million students.
Курсы университета не раз попадали в подборку самых популярных на платформе. Так, в 2021 году 2 курса вошли в топ-100 по популярности по рейтингу агрегатора Class Centrum. Это курсы японский для начинающих и нейролингвистика, который стал победителем GMA Awards в прошлом году.
Our courses have consistently ranked among the most popular selections on the platform. In 2021, for instance, 2 our courses were among the top 100 in terms of popularity according to the Class Central. These were the Japanese for Beginners course and the Neurolinguistics course. The latter one even won the GMA Awards in 2023.
На международных платформах неизменно сохраняют популярность наши курсы по русскому как иностранному, и на сегодняшний день онлайн-курсов по русскому как иностранному более 30.
Courses on Russian as a foreign language are in high demand on international platforms, with about 30 courses currently available.
С Слушатели с удовольствием изучают и отмечают высокое качество онлайн-курсов университета при изучении иностранных языков, таких как арабский, персидский, японский, турецкий, китайский, хинди и другие.
Our foreign language courses are highly regarded by students who appreciate the high quality of instruction. We offer a wide range of language courses, including Arabic, Persian, Japanese, Turkish, Chinese, Hindi, and others.
В 2015 году университет совместно с другими 10 ведущими вузами России создал национальную образовательную платформу «Открытое образование».
In 2015, St. Petersburg University, together with other 10 leading Russian universities, created the national online platform called Open Education.
И сегодня на национальной образовательной платформе «Открытое образование» мы реализуем более 500 онлайн-курсов, и аудитория курсов превышает более 4 миллионов.
Our university now is implementing more than 500 online courses on the platform, and the audience exceeds 4 million people.
В разработке МООК университет придерживается определенных принципов, сочетая традиции классического университета и современные подходы к образованию.
In developing online courses, we combine the traditions of a classical university with modern approaches to education.
Поэтому каждый онлайн-курс университета – это полноценный образовательный продукт, который может использоваться как внутри университета, так и в других образовательных организациях.
That means that each St. Petersburg University online course is a full-fledged educational product, and it can be used for the educational process both within the university and by other organizations.
Такой подход к созданию контента позволил университету ввести в свой вклад в стабилизацию системы образования в период ковид.
This approach to content creation helped us contribute to stabilizing the educational system during the pandemic.
В разгар пандемии университет первым из российских вузов обеспечил бесплатный доступ и предоставил обучающимся других вузов доступ к своим онлайн-курсам.
Back in 2020, when the pandemic was at its worst, St. Petersburg University was the first Russian university to offer free access to its courses to students from other institutions of higher education in Russia.
Так, на наших онлайн-курсах обучались студенты каждого 9-го вуза России.
In fact, St. Petersburg University online courses were used by students from every 9th university in Russia.
В рамках борьбы с коронавирусом также поддержал инициативу Курсеры и вошел в Coursera for Campus.
As part of the effort to combat the spread of the coronavirus, St. Petersburg University also supported the initiative on the international platform Coursera.
И на сегодняшний день более 100 онлайн-курсов реализуются на английском языке.
And nowadays, more than 100 online courses in English is suggested by our university.
Для сохранения лидерских позиций вузу необходимо сохранять свою идентичность и приверженность своим академическим традициям, демонстрируя достижения своей национальной научно-педагогической школы, а с другой стороны сохранять открытость.
To stay top university in the field of online courses, a university must keep its identity and commitment to its academic traditions, but it must also stay open to the world.
Поэтому интернационализация образования всегда была, есть и будет основным нашим приоритетом.
That's why we have always considered internalization of education to be our priority, and we will continue to do so.
Так, например, в год 300-летия университета мы заключили соглашение с ICE Institute и планируем это осуществить с MOOC.
For instance, during our 300th anniversary year, we entered into an agreement with the ICE Institute and intend to do the same with MOOC.
Я уверена, что наше сотрудничество с новыми партнерами будет успешным и продуктивным.
I hope our collaboration will be both successful and productive.
Искусственный интеллект – это тренд, это уже настоящее. Использование возможностей АИ для упрощения принятия решений и построения прогнозов – одно из самых перспективных направлений его использования в высшем образовании. В нашей работе мы рассматриваем искусственный интеллект как помогающий инструмент.
Artificial intelligence is a rapidly growing field, and it's already being used in many ways. One of the most important things we can do with AI in higher education is to use it to manage the educational process, to make predictions and assist in decision making. In our work, we view AI as a valuable assistive tool.
Для обучения студентов университет использует также две внутренние платформы. Одна на базе OpenEdX, вторая на базе Moodle.
The university also uses two other internal platforms for students' learning purposes. One of these is based on OpenEdX, while the other is based on Moodle.
Внедрение еще двух платформенных решений в образовательный процесс было необходимо для контроля качества образования в связи с идентификацией онлайн-курсов и для сбора дополнительных данных, которые могут быть использованы для улучшения качества контента.
Two additional platforms were required to effectively monitor the quality of education in light of the growing use of MOOCs in the educational process, with over 160 courses currently in use, and to gather crucial data for content improvement.
Цифровой след – это огромное количество данных. И мы прекрасно понимаем, какое влияние на повышение качества образования может оказать правильная аналитика и правильная интерпретация этих данных.
The digital footprint is a substantial corpus of data, and we are aware of the potential benefits of proper analytics and interpretation of that data in enhancing the quality of education.
Дело в том, что в 2024 году мы не можем отрицать огромную роль искусственного интеллекта во всех сферах, и в частности в сфере образования.
It's clear that by 2024, AI is playing an increasingly important role in all areas, including education.
Уверена, что, уважаемая аудитория, мы с вами можем назвать множество разных способов применения нейросети в образовании, но я бы хотела рассказать об применении АИ именно для контроля образовательного процесса и повышения его качества.
I'm confident that our audience is aware of numerous examples of how neural networks are being used in the field of education. However, I would like to focus on the specific use of AI for managing the educational process and enhancing its quality.
Так, в университете реализуется проект, так называемый цифровой профиль студента.
Thus, the project entitled Digital Students Profile is currently being implemented in the university.
В этом инструменте происходит агрегация цифрового следа обучающего во всех университетских ресурсах, а также результаты ответов и опросов об удовлетворенности качеством обучения.
This tool consolidates the digital footprint of learners across all university resources, as well as the results of responses in surveys.
Искусственный интеллект определяет тональность комментариев участников опроса и при выводе информации на дашборд раскрашивает разными цветами графиками. Например, если дисциплина получила негативные комментарии, они будут окрашены в красный цвет и наоборот.
The AI program identifies the tone of comments from participants and training satisfaction surveys and applies color coding for the graphs when displaying the information on the dashboard. For instance, if a course received unfavorable feedback, it will be highlighted in red. In contrast, positive comments will be indicated by green.
Этот функционал будет применяться не только к очным занятиям, но и к дисциплинам, которые реализуются в формате MOOC.
This functionality will apply not only to face-to-face classes, but also to courses that are implemented in online or hybrid format.
Также цифровой профиль студента будет дополнен учебно-методической документацией для того, чтобы соотнести заявленные цели, содержащие дисциплины, с компетенциями, полученными и оценкой по итогам обучения, так и на основе мнений обучающихся.
The digital students profile will also be updated with data from educational and methodical documents. This will help us see how the goals, objectives, content match up with received assessments or students' opinion.
Информация, которую можно получить из ЦПС, служит главному принципу – академическому самоуправлению. Каждый участник образовательного процесса имеет голос и может влиять на этот процесс.
The information obtained from the digital student's profile supports the fundamental principle of academic self-governance, which is that every participant in the educational process has a voice and can influence the process.
Применение искусственного интеллекта не генерация контента, что делают упор многие образовательные организации, а именно контролю качества авторского контента и к анализу обратной связи. Это проявление принципиального подхода университета.
We apply the power of artificial intelligence not to content creation, which is the focus of many educational organizations, but to control the quality of the author's content and analyze feedback. By applying AI for this purpose, we demonstrate our principal approach.
AI-инструмент, а ключевые фигуры в образовании – это люди, то есть преподаватели, студенты и административные сотрудники.
We view AI as a tool, and we recognize that the key figures in education are people, including teachers, students, and administrative staff.
Как я уже сказала, одним из наших принципов является сохранение человечности образования. Но с появлением АИ и началом его активного применения для различных образовательных нужд вопрос об этике и из философского переходит в область совершенно насущных.
As I have already mentioned, one of our guiding principles is to maintain the humanity in education. However, with the emergence of AI and its growing use in various educational contexts, the questions of ethics are shifting from the theoretical to the urgent.
В те времена, когда онлайн только начали приобретать свои формы, мы столкнулись с проблемой необходимости контроля за итоговой аттестацией в формате онлайн.
When online learning was just getting started, we had to figure out how to monitor students' exams in the new format.
Из положения университет выходит при помощи применения технологий прокторинга. Студент сдает экзамен, и если программой зафиксировано нарушение правил, то аттестация считается непройденной.
In offline learning, there are clear procedures for taking exams, but it's been tough to keep an eye on students' honesty in the online format. St. Petersburg University is working to find a solution to this challenge by using proctoring technologies. The student takes the exam, and if the program detects the violation of the rules, the certification is considered invalid.
В университете были разработаны правила применения технологий прокторинга, и сейчас эти правила действуют не только в университете, но и во всех вузах России.
What are these examination rules? St. Petersburg University has developed some guidelines for using proctoring technologies because there are more than 90,000 online assessments per semester. It's not possible to monitor each one personally, and these rules are in effect within St. Petersburg University, and we suggested that other Russian universities follow them. The initiative was supported, and now these rules are enforced throughout Russia.
Поэтому университет разрабатывает правила использования искусственного интеллекта в образовании, своего рода универсальный кодекс, который регламентирует применение технологий искусственного интеллекта в целях сохранения человеческого лица, образования и науки.
I'm sure that every university sometimes faces the problem of academic dishonesty. Our goal is to spread the principles of honest education worldwide. That is why St. Petersburg University set up the League of Academic Integrity, which any university or organization can join to build a system of equal and fair education. We started with the use of artificial intelligence, which is also an issue related to academic honesty. And we all know that progress can be counterbalanced by any verification tools. And our university is putting together some guidelines for how we can use AI in education, and it's like something like a universal code that will regulate how technology is used to make sure that education and science stay human-focused.
От лица Санкт-Петербургского государственного университета я приглашаю каждого из вас присоединиться к этой инициативе и совместно разработать подход к новым этическим проблемам.
As a representative of St. Petersburg University, I would like to extend an invitation to join this initiative and collaborate with developing an approach to the emerging ethical challenge in education.
В сентябре в Санкт-Петербурге пройдет конференция «Диалог ректоров», которая как раз и будет посвящена применению искусственного интеллекта в образовании.
We've got an exciting event coming up in September, the Rectors and Dialogue Conference in St. Petersburg. We will be exploring how AI can make higher education even better, and we would love to see you there.
Благодарю за внимание. Спасибо.
To contact the organizers, you are welcome to send an email to the address displayed on the screen and with subject line GR_2024. Thank you for your attention.
The name, please. Valeria. Thank you so much, Professor Anastasia and Madam Translator, Professor Valeria. Both of them did a very good job. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to say again, if you have questions or you would like to share your thoughts regarding to the topics, feel free to go to our conference Q&A board. Okay. Well, we still have more sessions coming up. We're going to have 2 more keynote speakers before coffee break. But before that, if you feel like you want to ask questions or share your thoughts, you can scan this QR code. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting really tired, so I better call my assistant to announce the next speaker. Lisa, hello.
Hello, Dr. Michael. How can I assist you right now?
Could you introduce next speaker for me, please?
Absolutely, Dr. Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our next keynote speaker. Lynn Dickinson is a seasoned educator and a pioneering voice in the integration of artificial intelligence in higher education. She is also the author of the Amazon bestseller, How to Use ChatGPT and Other Large Language Models as a Teaching Assistant. Today, she will provide highlights from her new book, including key considerations for using ChatGPT as a teaching assistant, how to get started with AI, and why it's essential. Please join me in welcoming Lynn Dickinson as she presents How to Use ChatGPT and Other Large Language Models as a Teaching Assistant.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Well, Professor Lin, now stage is yours. Thank you so much.
Wow. That was the best intro ever. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So, as we heard Dr. Wang's amazing presentation, there are many levels of working with AI. There's the university level, the teacher's level, the student level, and I've been mostly working at the teacher's level with the faculty. I do work some with students, but mostly with the faculty. So I am at Santa Monica College in California. I am the co-chair of the Academic Senate AI Committee, I guess they called it, and I'm the faculty advisor to the Student AI Club. And let me tell you, I don't know about where you teach, but where I teach, the students are light years ahead of the faculty in their use of AI. It's amazing what these students are doing with it, and we need to catch up for sure. So I've presented at the moment by now to faculty at over 800 colleges around the world, and I've been doing this kind of presentation for about maybe like 13, 14 months now, and I've seen the type of questions change that faculty ask when I present. People will ask questions like, when I first started presenting, it was, of course, they were like, what is AI? Or what are the pros and cons? And why should we even pay attention to it? And then the questions morphed into, my students are cheating with AI. How can I stop them from cheating with AI? That was a big question for a while. And now the questions are more about how can I use AI? How can I make my life easier with AI? And I like those kind of questions because they're fun to try to answer. So I wrote this based on the questions that people were asking in the presentations that I gave in order to help them learn how to use AI as a teaching assistant. So this is where I'm coming from today, is what we'll talk about a little bit today. So I use ChatGPT, but there are many, many other large language models, and you can apply whatever I say here to your favorite one. I am not a coder, I'm not a programmer, I am not an AI expert. There are many AI experts in the room here. I'm not one of them. But I am a really enthusiastic user. I use it in my teaching all the time, and I've been mentoring and helping and coaching a lot of faculty around the world to do the same thing. I do come from a technology background. I've only been teaching at the college level for the last 10 years or so. But before that, I was the associate partner of content strategy at a worldwide global consultancy. We had 63 of the Fortune 100 companies as our clients, and I was in charge of content strategy and creation team for that company. So we were working worldwide with online, internet, and AI before I came to education. In the work that we do, we have to take into consideration, and some of these things have already been addressed up here today, but every institution, department, discipline, specific individual, everybody's going to have their own set of rules and guidelines and take on artificial intelligence and how it should be used and what the policies are. And so it's very important that you consider your own situation when you're deciding how to use AI in your teaching and what to use. And everything that you do has to be individual to you, and that's very important. And as we were introduced earlier, there are clearly accuracy and hallucination issues with AI, and we'll need to be aware of those and always verify everything that you find with AI or that you create with AI before you share it with anyone. Of course, there's accessibility issues, bias issues, academic integrity issues, and we can look more into those a little later today. I'm assuming that when you use AI, you may not get what you want the first time out, and you'll have to iterate your query and change your query, and that's normal. It's perfectly customary to do that, and a lot of faculty that I talk to say, oh, I tried to use it and it didn't give me what I wanted, and they concluded that that meant there was a problem with the AI, but really the issue was the query, the wording of the query. And so learning to word your queries appropriately, the prompt engineering involved, is actually part of the fun. It's part of the learning experience. So just one example. I know that we're short on time today for this keynote, so we're going to just one short example. I worked with one professor who was having issues with group assignments. She would give group assignments to a lot of people, but there was always complaints for how the group would work together. The groups would get contentious between themselves and say, one person's doing all the work and that person's not doing their share of the work and all that. And so we suggested that they explore that possibility with ChatGPT. And the students now go to ChatGPT, they put in the assignment for the group, and they ask it for a suggested work plan. And it breaks down the list of tasks that are needed to complete the assignment, and then suggests that which group members do which job. And of course, the students themselves can change that work plan and decide whether or not to adopt it, but it made it much easier for them to share the work equitably in that group. And that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, just making the teaching part of it easier for everybody. So AI can help you in a lot of ways. It can help you develop new courses. It can help you brainstorm creative, engaging, effective assignments. It can refine and improve assignment descriptions and grading rubrics. I really like this one. If you ever get emails with questions from students who are asking questions about an assignment, they're asking clarification questions. If you're ever getting any of those can be a drain of your time and your energy to answer. And I know that whenever I get one of those questions from a student, I always go back in and modify the assignment so I never get that question again. But AI can help right up top eliminate those questions, or at least almost eliminate them. You show your assignment description to ChatGPT, right? And you ask it, if you were a student, what questions would you have about this assignment? And it's very helpful in that way. And then you can say, would you please rewrite this description for me so that it answers all of those questions? And then when the students read the assignment, they don't have nearly as many questions about it, and it saves you a lot of time in responding and clarifying, and it's such a relief to not have to answer so many emails. I don't know about you, if you love answering emails, then this isn't for you, but I really like it. So you can use it to develop assessments and quizzes based on content that you provide to it. You can give it an article or a chapter or something and ask it to help generate assessments, multiple choice questions, essay questions, tests if you need to do that. It can help grade, save time on grading with essay questions or discussion questions. It can help you clarify your rubrics. It just makes everything easier and faster, all that academic, behind the scenes administrative stuff that we faculty have to do. So it's quite a relief that it exists. I just love it. And you can also make everything in your class more equitable, more accessible to people with all kinds of different sets of abilities, situations, locations. It's really a sea change in the world of education, and for faculty to use this. So I highly recommend, if you haven't already, jumping on board with this. Later today, we'll do a workshop with some how-to tips and tricks. You can come in and try something on your own classes, and I'll be there to go through it with you, and we'll try some things that might help you for this coming next semester or quarter or whatever you have. Thanks. I appreciate your attending.
Wow, I'm so excited listening to her. We have real professors who really know how to utilize large language models such as ChatGPT for helping with teaching process. But Professor Lin offers something more. She's gonna have workshop, and I have secret to tell you. Don't say this too loud, because this is exclusive for those on site only. Professor Lin kindly share with us 2 special gifts for any of you who ask her question right now. So this is the book that she showed on the screen before, How to Use ChatGPT and Other Language large language models as a teaching assistant. So any question, please? And you're gonna win this. So the first hand up is her. Please start introducing yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Kantaport Yochai from Prince of Songkla University, Faculty of Nursing. And I'm very excited about your presentation, and I was impressed about that. And I have some questions because part of my role is I'm a lecturer, right? So I have some questions. A lot of teachers scared to use the AI for teachings, and how to deal with the still cheating about when they learn or they do some assignments or exam. So could you please share some experience, please? Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that question. So if I understand it correctly, you want me to address the issue of students cheating with AI and how we think about it and approach it, and maybe some ways to help solve that problem? Or did I understand your question correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And one more question, because in our nursing faculty, right? And we have the morals to use AI. So we were concerned about that.
And so the faculty also being reluctant to use AI,
Yeah.
maybe as it's dishonest, or I will tell you, I'll address that question first.
Yeah.
Okay, I do run into faculty at some colleges and universities who are reluctant to use AI. And there are different reasons. Some feel like they want to, but they are ashamed that they want to. It's like, I'm not supposed to have an easy job. It's supposed to be a hard job, you know? And it's like, it feels like to the faculty, it's like cheating to use AI. And there are definitely ways to use AI that are not ethical and that are not appropriate and that are not effective. And it's a tool, like any tool. A hammer is a tool. You can use it to build a house, or you can use it to hit somebody on the head with. And it's about the intention that you bring to it. But if your intention is to make your work more effective, more individualized for your students, easier for yourself, so that you can spend more time with your students rather than behind the scenes preparing for your students, it can be an amazing tool in that way, just amazing. So I do understand that there are cultures, some university cultures. I was coaching a faculty member at the University of University of Southern California right before I came here, just the day before I left. And she said, I'm so glad that I have you to ask these questions, because if I were to ask these questions on my campus, I would be shamed. People would feel like I was doing something wrong by asking. And I think we have to, just as a culture, embrace it's here. It's not going anywhere. It's like standing at the train station and scolding the train for having left the station already. You know, it's like, you're not supposed to be there, you know. It is what it is, and we have to accept it. And our students are all using it already. They are light years ahead of us if we're not using it. And we need to be teaching them and preparing them for the new world that they're going to graduate into. These students need these skills, and if we're not able to teach them these skills, we are obsolete. They don't need us, because they need to learn how to function in a world where AI is the norm. So I think it's very important that we just need to catch up with ourselves. And the second question, I have forgotten. There was a second question. Can you remind me what it was?
It's about the role of those teachers.
The role.
Because actually, I think in the nurse.
I'm sorry, we're running out of time.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. But
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
This book, maybe you can present to her with your signature later on. How about that?
Oh,
and
it's for you. Yeah.
We also have another book from her, a diary, SMC Cloud Computing. For this one, how about this? If you ask question on the Q&A board, we will select randomly by using AI.
Sure.
The lucky winner.
Oh,
okay.
So
good. Feel free to ask question or share your thoughts based on her talk, and then this could be yours.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Professor
you.
Lin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are a little bit behind, but we still have much more interesting talks coming up, including our next keynote speaker. With this, may I call my assistant again. Lisa, please introduce our new keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, It is my honor to introduce our next keynote speaker, Professor Ojat Darojat. Professor Darojat has been serving as the rector of Universitas Terbuka since July 26, 2017, and is currently in his second term from 2021 to 2025. He has made significant contributions to expanding access to higher education in Indonesia, earning numerous accolades, including the Best University Leader in the Obsession Awards 2023 and recognition as the Best Education Leader in Asia for 2022 by CEO Inside Asia magazine. He also holds the position of President of the Asian Association of Open Universities, AAOU, for the second consecutive term from 2023 to 2025, and serves as the ICDE focal point of Quality Network for the Asia region. Professor Darojat has a robust academic background with publications focusing on quality assurance in distance education.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Well, in short, if I travel around Southeast Asia, he is the #1 name when it comes to online education. So without further delay, please welcome him with your big hand. Thank you. Professor Ojat, now the stage is yours, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for the sessions. Very good morning, everyone. And for these sessions, as well, I would like to have some long discussion, but it is very difficult time. Just only have maybe 10 minutes. So I prepare for 25 slides actually. So because it's very intensive time, so maybe some slides will be skipped. This I would like to introduce some strategic issues in my country, Indonesia, about MOOCs, massive open online courses in my country. This is a very strategic issue as Indonesia, you know, is very populated country, developing country in Asian regions, and we have to deal with a lot of people who want to have a service in higher educations. Currently, in my, especially after COVID-19, the Ministry of Education is very important policy directions in terms of how we can increase human resource development in my country. As we know that in my country, for the time being, the participant rate for higher education is just only 32%. It means that people in Indonesia among 18 and 24 years old, just only 20% coming to the university. The rest is maybe has just and secondary and primary school. This is very worse. And we would like to increase this higher education participation rate, becoming 37.7 in 2024, this year. In order to increase higher education gross enrollment rate, so our university, my university, Universitas has been placed as a strategic player in my country to provide equal access for people living in the district or the sub-district in remote islands. Indonesia has 17,000 islands served over the country. So it's very difficult to provide access for them. It is very difficult for Indonesian people living in remote area coming to the conventional universities, face-to-face universities. That's why UT, my university, has been established to provide equal access for people living in remote islands. So Open University tries to strengthen their function to provide access for people in a different region, not only in Indonesia, but also Indonesian people living in overseas. There are many Indonesian migrants living in Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei Darussalam, Korea, South Korea, and others. Then secondly, we also, our government encourage different institutions in my country to open massive online courses. Not only my university, but also other institutions has been encouraged by the government to provide massive online courses in their institutions. In order to provide better access, our government also widening access expansions. Mostly people living in east part of Indonesia, it's very difficult to get access to the internet because of some reasons. including in Kalimantan Islands, Jayapura, and also Salabas. In current years, our government has to develop something like a base transceiver station to get access internet by the people living in east part of Indonesia. We also, our government provide equitable scholarship for people from a secondary fresh graduate. There are many needy people in some areas in my country do not have access to the higher educations. That's why our government provide scholarship. We call it KIPK, Kartu Indonesia Pintar for Kuliah. Kuliah, it means learning in higher educations. And also strengthening and expanding the use of technology for education. So the technology enhanced learning not only in higher education, but currently we also provide this kind of technology to people, let's say a teacher in secondary and primary school in my country. Currently, based on the data in 2022, there are about more than 4,000 higher educations in my country. There's so many. Consists of almost 30,000 study program, more than 300,000 faculty members, and more than 8 million students. So the higher education including university, institute, high school, academic communities, and polytechnic. Online learning has been perceived as a very strategic issue in my country, especially after COVID-19. In Indonesia context, as I have already mentioned that Indonesia is an archipelago country, consists of 17,000 islands, so there are many challenges how to provide equal access to for people living in remote islands. This is why online learning becoming one of strategic issue, how to provide access for people. They don't have to living their domicile, their home country or village. They can come to university using distance teaching university. For providing online equal access, also we encourage people and faculty member in different universities to use technology enhanced learning, and including MOOCs, massive open courses. That's why currently there are not only UT providing online learning services for the students, but also conventional one. There are many conventional universities in my country, established university and private university also provide online learning for students. So here this is a case in my university. In 2022, there are only about 34,000 virtual class. But then in 2023 has increased significantly, becoming more than 50,000. And now in 2024, more than 60 virtual class. This is one case in my university in Universitas Buka, Indonesia. In terms of MOOCs, Indonesia, we have different institutions. This is a marketplace for virtual class. For example, this is SPADA Indonesia, coordinated by the Director General of Higher Educations. And also we have here Indonesian Cyber Education Institute, MOOCs, ICE Institute. We have already partners with TCU and also St. Petersburg and also XuetangX. We try to have a strengthening our collaboration with other universities. This is a consortium for developing marketplace for online learning services in my country, in Indonesia. And also we have massive organizations offering by my university, Universitas Buka. This is the oldest one. And also we have Pintaria for private sector, and also XuetangX. Something like XuetangX and Haruka Edu. I know this is very tight time, so I will skip this example, this SPADA, and then MOOCs offered by University of Buka. This is University of Indonesia, one of the established university in my country, Indonesia, located in Jakarta. And then this is Binus University is an example, and this is Haruka Edu, a private sector, and this is ICE Institute. So ICE Institute is a very important player for as a marketplace in my country. Is in line with the strategic program from the Ministry of Education and Culture. We call it Merdeka Belajar untuk Semua atau Freedom Learning for All. So that's why currently there are many students from different universities coming to ICE Institute for taking online shopping courses in this marketplace. This marketplace has been launched by the government, soft launching in 2019 and then launched in July 2021. There are a number of courses, more than 700 courses offering by the ICE Institute, and then this one, ICE Institute has been worshipped as a gallery for all online courses in my country. There are many students from different universities coming, not only in a national bit, but also different regions. This is transferable, so the one who take courses in ICE Institute can becoming a credit earning and transfer to the curriculum employed in their respective institutions. We provide a micro-credential or micro-learning digital badge. This is a certificate accomplishment for each online courses, and this is very flexible and also linked to the job market. So the potential, this is the prospect for the future of ICE Institute, our MOOCs in Indonesia. Indonesia total population was more than 200 million in 2024. So there are this good market for MOOCs. There were more than 200 million internet users in Indonesia. So the Indonesia internet penetration rate stood more than 70% of the total populations. And the challenges is about digital literacy. There are many people, fresh graduates for SLTA, still engaged with digital literacy, how to use digital information for their living or their study. And also about collaboration and sustainability and also recognition. This is the challenges. This is the potential growth with increasing internet penetration and mobile device use. MOOCs are poised for the growth in my country and integration with formal education. MOOCs could be integrated into Indonesia formal education system, offering more flexible learning pathway and innovation and development potential for developing new courses, improving platform usability, and expanding content in local languages. In summary, MOOCs are an essential tool for expanding access to education in Indonesia, offering flexibility, scalability, and a wide range of courses and call to actions, encourage institutions, government bodies, and individuals to embrace and promote massive open courses as a means to improve education and skill development in Indonesia. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Professor Ochat. It has been a very meaningful session having you here. Well, with his leadership as a president of AAOU, I trust by my heart that our online education in Southeast Asia will be blooming, and it will. If you have questions, feel free to scan this QR code, or if you like to ask now for quick question. No? Okay, if not, thank you so much, Professor Ochat. Give him a big hand again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a little bit behind, so how about this? We cut short a little bit of the break time. Let's enjoy break for 15 minutes, and please come back for another jam-packed, meaningful sessions. Thank you very much. So 15 minutes break. Please feel free to grab your coffee break outside. Thank you.